Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivalist. This video will be on the contents of my large Alice backpack, a rucksack. As you can see on top, I've got a compression sack in here with the modern three-piece military sleep system. And you can see I've got one canteen attached to one side. On the other side, you see this large pouch right here. This is a first aid kit. And on the bottom, another canteen. Hauling water, clean drinking water is a must. Once I drop the ruck, I can take the canteens off, put them on my web gear, okay? As well as other things. I do not have my rope on this backpack at this time. I have it only in the assault pack, as well as my spotting scope and other items. I'll try to keep that small assault pack geared toward a short-term mission. This is for long-term sustainment, and what I mean is it will give you the gear, not necessarily the food and so forth, but the gear, shelter, clothing, and so forth to sustain yourself for a while. This is my bug out bag. This is my Bob. It, like I said, it doesn't have every single thing in it that I would carry in a situation like that. Part of my gear is right now on my small assault pack. But anywho, without further ado, let's get down to the nitty gritty. And I think the first thing to do would be to set it over here and just pull off the military sleep system, the sleeping bag. Or really sleeping bags, because it's a three-piece bag. Got this from my son-in-law. He was needing the money and needed to sell it, and I got it for a reasonable price, and I appreciate that, Raven. Thank you very much. But anywho, some people cut the straps on the Alice. I don't know, I just never thought that was a good idea, so I have not. So they're still attached at the bottom. Anywho, that's how the sleeping bag is attached. Just sits on top, and the original straps that go with the Alice pack, I can pull them down really good and really tight. In this, you got a bivy bag, which is the outer Gore-Tex waterproof breathable bag. Then you've got a thin, well, not really a thin, a sort of a thicker bag that's insulated for maybe down to 30 or 40 degrees, and then you got the inner one, which is even thicker, which will keep you down to, you know, very cold. I have one video on here where I stayed out all night long in it, and it was 18 freaking degrees, and it was freaking cold, and it works really, really well. We'll set it over here out of the way and continue. Now on a Alice large, you have 3 small pouches here, 1, 2, 3. You have 3 large pouches, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I've got 1 additional pouch attached to would be my right side if I was wearing it, and a canteen on either side. Now I don't have a cup with this because the canteen cup stays on my assault pack, but it's easily transferable over to this one here if needed. I'm not going to get into it really, but there's one of my first aid kits and hygiene. I've got everything from painkiller, aspirin. I've got naproxen and Tylenol on this one here. You ladies may recognize the little pink packages. These are maxi pads, okay? An RN nurse, Uncle Fester's wife, who is a registered nurse, said these are great to stop bleeding, great bandages. So I've got those in there for that. I've got tissue paper. I have the fluff roll, bandage, band-aids, alcohol swabs, just all kinds of different things in this here. And that is the contents of that 1 external pouch. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back, and then we'll start digging into the pockets. But the idea of the maxi pads, because I really thought, well, you got to have a big fancy this and that and the other. They're sterile, okay? And because they're sterile, you can use them on open wounds, deep open wounds, and it will help prevent that. Let me show you this while I'm thinking about it. You can see it's got a dark red cross on it. So, you know, someone found me wounded and they were a good guy, or someone who wanted to save my life, they could find my first aid kit. This here is attached just like Alice gear with the metal clips. I would take this off and have this on my combat webbing. Okay, so I'd have a very comprehensive first aid kit with me. Now, since I moved it over this side of the table, we'll just start on this side of the table. The lid, the hatch cover, or whatever you want to call it, the main compartment cover, is also a pouch on an Alice rucksack. In it, I've got a Mountain House lasagna with meat sauce meal, dehydrated. You just add water and heat it up, hot water, and let it sit in the bag and it'll heat it up. Got some ramen noodles. More ramen noodles. They don't weigh anything. All you gotta do is boil them for 2 to 3 minutes, and there you go. Quick, easy, keep your tummy from going rumbly rumbly there, 10-4 Roger. Now we'll open that up and we'll dive down into the rest of the contents. We'll move this over here, out of the way. We'll go ahead and, I'll tell you what, we'll do the outside pouches. Got another smaller first aid kit. This has bandages, it has gloves for dealing with open wounds, it has the antibiotic ointments and creams and so forth. Another first aid kit, and that's all that's in that pouch. Center pouch, top, small. Hygiene, bug bites, soap, baby wipes, all in a waterproof container. Pouch. Next, Zippo lighter fluid. Okay, I carry a Zippo lighter that is taped up and sealed. It has extra flint, but also have the gas to go, the fuel for it, as well as a brand new boot lace. Foot and body powder. All right, you let your feet get too wet and you don't dry them out, your freaking skin will rot off. Okay, this is medicated. It probably should be the standard, but this stuff works. I mean, it works really, really well. Gold Bond, medicated powder, awesome stuff. All right, now to the external, the large pouches. This one here, we've got sugar, salt, pepper, got some hand wipes, condiments, you know, got cream and sugar in here for my coffee. Gotta have that. This one here is from the MRE. You've got napkins, hand towels, you've got Tabasco sauce, you've got Taster's Choice, coffee, sugar, cream, so forth. A little bit of home right there. And the rest of the contents is an entire MRE that's out of the protective envelope, but that's what is in that pouch. Go ahead and shove these two back in here. Center pouch, center large pouch, heavy duty, insulated work gloves, heavy duty. These things work really well. I've had these for a long time, and they protect your hands if you're gonna do any heavy duty cutting or chopping or working with barbed wire fence or something of that nature, concertina wire to protect your position. You definitely want something that'll handle the work. Fire making, fire starting equipment. I've got enough of this stuff. I'll be set for a while. We have lint, we have a Zippo lighter, we have matches, and we have some of the little sticks that you strike and they'll help make a fire. Down here, the rest of the contents are another MRE and the Coleman fire starter sticks. Okay, that's what these look like. Weatherproof matches. Everywhere, just about every stinking pouch I own, on my jacket, my BDUs, pants, you name it. I've got fire starting capability and everything. And just, damn if I'm gonna be cold, you know what I'm saying? So I have the ability to start a fire fairly quickly from all the crap that I haul around. How come when you take something out of a pouch, you never get it to go back? Oh yeah, this one here goes in here. That's one reason. There we go. All right, final large external pouch. Have some winter gloves. All right, I put these on. Put these inside of these gloves. That would help keep my hands nice and warm. And the contents of another MRE that is in the protective envelope. I think I've eaten part of that one there, but we still keep the rest of the contents. Now, these here are the perfect size for magazines, so you could carry extra ammunition real quickly, and it would be easily accessible from the outside. So depending on what the situation is, you may want to load it different than I have it. Seems to me like the last time I tried to do this video that I actually had ammunition here and I changed it up for some damn reason or another. I'll go ahead and put these in here. All the pouches, the external pouches on an Alice rucksack are designed, they have little eyelets in the bottom of them. So if the backpack is totally saturated, so you fall in a creek or a river or a rice paddy, whatever the case may be, it'll drain right out fairly quickly. What doesn't absorb water, that is. And that's not the way I had that. There we go. Small hand towel, washcloth. Gotta have those. All right, a couple years ago I did some videos, cotton balls saturated with petroleum jelly. These are those, and I also made some that have vegetable oil. Vegetable oil starts quicker and burns longer than petroleum jelly. I did not realize it until I did a side-by-side comparison test, but it does. And I think this is pain meds. It says acetaminophen, so that's probably what it is, with a bunch of cotton balls in there. Got really sick this year, and my God, I hurt all over, so I thought maybe I might better add some more stuff to the my backpack and all, just in case I were to get really sick out in the woods. Duct tape, camouflage duct tape. This is Gorilla brand duct tape. Worth every penny. It is some good stuff. It really, truly is a whole hell of a lot better than your standard Alabama chrome colored gray duct tape. Very good stuff. 550 paracord. Never leave home without it. Shelter building, wound treatment, I mean, usable, 1,001 uses. Have a camouflage long john top, and when it's cold weather, or even not cold weather, if you get chilled, you know, this is a comfort item. You definitely need to have that with you. Mess kit, pot, plate, cup, bowl, all that in one. Spare mag pouch, carry it in here, so when I drop the rucksack, I can put it on one side of the my web gear, and I can put the large medical kit on the opposite side, and maybe one canteen or two canteens, depending on how much room I have left over. But this is the new one that I just got with the two KMT magazines from one Mr. Gas 1, and they are loaded. No sense in running around without them, right? Here's something I haven't done a review on yet. This is a SOG Mini Tomahawk. I don't know exactly what they call this thing. Got it at Wally World. I think I paid like 40 or 50 bucks for it. It does pretty good. I wish the blade was a little wider, but it does really good, and it's another redundant capability. You may or may not want something like this, but in a close quarters battle, oh, they are freaking awesome, man. They are deadly, and you can really bust somebody's skull wide open with either end of that baby. All right, because it was winter and because I really worried about the snow this year, the gaiters that our friend, the King of Metropolis, sent to me, I had these in my backpack. These are waterproof gaiters to put over your boots to keep the snow off your lower pants and out of the top of your boots and keep your feet dry. I'd never owned a pair of these, and I never had to have a pair until I moved up to North Georgia, and hell, every time you turn around up here it snows. So I've got those in there. They'll be coming out here shortly when probably about the middle of April, when I'm not worried about another snowstorm. A little small first aid kit with pain reliever and disinfectant wipes and so forth. Redundant capability, I know. This in here has a little tiny sewing kit, a eyeglass repair kit, electrical tape, some plastic spoons and forks and napkins, and some more condiments, salt, sugar, creamer, so forth. Now these little ones here, they were in my truck survival kit, okay, when I had my big truck, and I just like, well, screw it, I'll just throw them in there. This one has a dust mask, a small fire starting kit, and emergency whistle, some lint, some little small carabiners, all kinds of goodies in there. Got these, gonna try these babies out this summer. These are UST emergency food ration bars. Each bar has 2,400 calories with 17 vitamins and minerals. And seems like they said the shelf life. All right, they still have a 4-year shelf life. They're good up till July of 2020 is what they say. 5-year shelf life, what it says right there. And I've had these since last year. Going to try these out this year, I think. But man, that's like a brick right there. You hear it? Another MRE. This one here is the pork rib. I just actually had some barbecue pork rib. But it wasn't one of the MREs. It was from a Chemo's cooking. All right, inside the main pouch, there's a pouch that's on the back wall of it. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got in it. Spare insulated socks. I wear insulated socks year round, ladies and gentlemen. I just like the way they feel on my feet. I'll get to that in a minute. Cleaning patches for the rifle or the handgun. More boot strings. Zip ties, 1,001 uses for zip ties. Another pair of socks. Now, boy howdy, I wouldn't be caught dead in these things wearing shorts. Look at them damn things. Look like some Dr. Seuss things or something. But they're in here, they're spare socks, we need them. A waterproof backpack cover in pretty dark blue. All right, why would I have that? All right, so you're near town or whatever. You can put this over your backpack. You don't look military anymore. Okay. Maybe you've had some neutral colored clothing, such as my khaki colored BDU pants and black t-shirt. Hey, you don't look like military anymore, okay? Blue backpacks, it doesn't say military either, paramilitary, whatever. Something to think about. And it also helps protect the backpack. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. This is my tool kit for my M1A and my cleaning kit. Okay, you got bore cleaner, you've got gun oil. Let me dig it out of here. And wrapped up in this huge white cloth, got a bore brush, the gas cylinder wrench, which is aluminum, it doesn't weigh anything. The multi-tool that is manufactured for the M1A, M14 type rifles, got the sight wrench, it's got the gas plug wrench. It comes or is manufactured for the rifle. and the chamber brush. Goes into the chamber where the cartridge goes, and you get, where you can really clean the piss out of it. And it just goes right into the handle like that. Oh yeah, it's still wrapped up. And this little sack here has the entire cleaning rod section plus a brush I threw in there for wiping the grease around the action of the rifle. So let's put that back up. And I keep it all wrapped up here good and tight so that it's, keeps that damn rod as quiet as possible. And of course I left my damn wrench out. And no, that's not anyone peeing. That is Kim working on her newest aquarium. If you can hear that water running, dribbling in the background, that's what that is. I am not peeing on myself over here. Shame on you for thinking so. Now, let's see. More cleaning patches, including some for a 12 gauge shotgun, as well as a little allergy relief pill bottle. No, this is actually gun grease. This is the grease for old Betsy's action. Runs much better on grease than it does on oil. Get this crap put back up. That may be a little excessive as far as how much I carry, but it's possible that I'm stuck out in the wilderness for a long time or on the run and I may need it. And if you just carry the bare minimum, then you may be in the hurt locker. All right, this is Georgia. All right, this is the South. We have the worst mosquitoes in the world. They will pick you up and tote you off. Some Deep Woods Off wipes, those work really well. Some hand wipes, antibacterial hand wipes, okay. Ranger Handbook has all kinds of great survival information and so forth in it. I have had this thing since the 80s, and yes, I will keep it in a waterproof bag. Now, let's see what is on the outside of this other little pouch. Now, you know damn good and well Mac Daddy 1911A1 is not going to go anywhere without some coffee. Folgers coffee singles. Just like a tea bag, except it's coffee. Works pretty damn good. And last but not least in this pouch is a brand new mossy oaked camo compact. I have not used this one at all yet, but if I need it, I have it. I got another one in here some damn where, and I'll show you it once I come upon it. Close that. Some of these pouches are a pain in the freaking neck. All right, my shelter, a camouflage, I think it's a 10 by 10 camouflage waterproof tarpaulin, okay? One side's all black, the other side is the mossy oak or some kind of camouflage pattern. It works pretty damn good. Works pretty good. I'm always telling you guys about spare clothing. We have spare clothing, all right? Have a top and a bottom, as well as a military rain jacket. And finally, last but not least, is the fold-up shovel. This is a Tech Sport. It's styled after a military fold-up shovel. Now, whether this damn thing really hold up or not, I don't know, but being it is almost spring, even though I am out here in my short sleeves today, I don't know. I need to test it out. So because it's spring, I'll have some chores around here that will require me to use a shovel or a hoe, and I figure what the hell, we'll try this baby out and see how well it works. But as you can see, it folds right up, just like the military style shovels. We'll just have to see how well it works, because I really don't know. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, that is the contents of the large Alice pack and everything that I carry. I know I have a lot of redundant capabilities, but like I said, this is for long term. It is a bug out bag. I hope I never have to carry this son of a gun very far. I hope it's vehicle borne because it would be very difficult. It's about 45 pounds, I think is what I weighed it at. But anywho, any suggestions, any comments, like, subscribe, share, whatever the case may be. Thank you very much for watching. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Wondering how the hell I'm gonna get all this crap back in there. Thank you very much.